Chimpanzees. 100 days of making comics. Hey there, this is Brandon Adkins with 100 Days of Making Comics. This is day 3, and this is the video for Saturday, March 18th. I had some difficulty on the video production end this day, and it was pretty challenging. Because of the video difficulties, I was only able to do about a half hour, 45 minutes of drawing on the project today. Took a little bit of film on it, but the memory of my phone doesn't accommodate a whole lot of video space to make videos, so I'm trying to keep things a little bit shorter today. So not a whole lot today, not a giant video. This was definitely a day of learning lessons on video production more than it was about drawing, but I hope it gets better as time goes on, and I'm sure it will. Often when you're trying to learn something, you're going to hit roadblocks. Even if you think you know what you're doing, you're going to hit roadblocks, and there's going to be blind spots and things you don't see coming, so it's just all part of the process. One thing I wanted to talk about on my process was the process of just putting bubbles in. It's one thing that this particular project has been a bit of a struggle in, since it's heavily dialogue based. I feel like I don't know exactly how to put bubbles together like I want them to look. I've done comics that I've just kind of done whatever worked, mostly boxes around it with the little tails pointing. I'm trying to push myself in everything I do, really kind of lock down these kind of details, because a professional lettering makes a comic look professional. It's just one of those things. Bad lettering, you notice it right away. I think my lettering is okay, but definitely could use some work. These are certainly just the pencils. The inks, I'm going to be a little bit more refined. Still kind of searching a little bit for how everything's going to fit together. For those of you curious, I'm using VideoShop on an iPhone 6s Plus. So it's a huge phone. It's got a great camera, and audio seems to be pretty good too. I've got a little tripod and a holder for the phone that keeps everything together. And then I've got a very complex system in order to keep everything at the right level. Mostly old books and comics that are kind of keeping things level for me. The leveling is a little challenging. I'm going to have to come up with something a little bit different, a little bit better of a system, I think, here in the next little bit, but it's something I'm developing, again, part of the process. So I appreciate you taking a look at today's video, even though there's not a lot to see here. I'll try to have a lot more going on tomorrow. Maybe work on my camera stuff a little bit. I can tell I need to focus a little closer on the art, perhaps so you can actually see what I'm doing. So as always, I appreciate your watching. You take care now.